think that's a problem, but I can deal with that. Let me hear how I sound real quick. Oop. Why is that fall, guys? What's going on? Okay. I think we're ready to go. What's up, guys and gals? Just a sec here, and welcome to the SaVanT preview. You've been waiting a very long time for this to work. That fall, guys? What's going on? Oop, and that's looping. Hold on. Had to turn on the bit rate to make sure it would work right. Alright, so what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how SaVanT's Undertale looks. As along with like a few of the, Deltarune Chapter 2 content. As well as a few of the additional... Sorry, sometimes OBS Studio just has problems I don't even understand. What was I saying? Yeah, okay, so I'm going to show you a few of the early presets, mostly just retreads of what you've already seen in the previous ones. But of course, redone Xenoverse 2. You know what, actually, hold on. Clean slate. I forgot to hit start recording. I'm going to hit start recording, 3, 2, 1. Now, that intro didn't exist. Okay, now here we are. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the SaVanT preview. We're going to be showing off SaVanT's Undertale a little early, as the build is still not done. Sorry. It's just, as you may be able to tell, or not. We're getting a little bit of buffering. I don't know why. I can't really control it. Yeah, it's annoying. I don't know what's up with it. Maybe I'm going to call my internet provider and complain a bit. Regardless, however, I'm still going to do my best to try to show you what I can. I'll mostly be doing some fights offline with some other old Undertale builds that I had recreated beforehand. And then maybe I'll try to bring them online. That is the reason why I actually altered the moves on this version of SaVanT a little. Alright. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to show off SaVanT a bit. Actually, you know what? Now that you've gotten a good look at him in the lobby, I'm going to actually switch to Zoe, my main Xenoverse character, because, of course, she has all the arenas and stuff unlocked. I don't think I remembered to fully level and just unlock everything for every character. So... yeah, you see him. You see him in that list. You know who's coming after SaVanT at this point. Yeah, he kind of is a key build. I don't remember if I actually put his stats in correctly. We can take a look at him, though. SaVanT fan game. Yep. I'm doing good, Mayron Harris. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. But yeah, key build definitely does work with him. He mostly focuses on using Kamehamehas in place of Gaster Blasters, along with a few other moves. Alright, now that we're getting into this, let me know if the audio is weird, because one of the last times... oh, hello, dog. What are you doing here? One of the last times I streamed, no one told me... Yeah. Before I recreated Chara, I used Zoe in an outfit like Chara's to do a few previews.
Greetings.
Let's just get into photo mode, make sure everything sounds right. Let me know if my voice or the game audio is like too high or too low. Somehow my microphone is overriding its mute button to just force it to talk, which I don't like. But it's a good thing I noticed that beforehand. So let's go to... yeah. Let's just warm up with basic SaVanT. And you know what? Yeah, let's do the old Asgore. I think he was the original that I did on Xenoverse. No. The first one I ever did was Undyne on Xenoverse 2. That's right, that's right. Yep, here we go. Okay. Now, this could break it. It might not, but it could break the stream. Stick with me. I'm going to switch to a full cam. I'm going to switch to a full cam mode that's just the gameplay. Alright? 3, 2, 1. Boom. How's that look? Did my microphone change? I think what it might be is it's actually using 2 different microphones depending on which scene I'm in. So sorry if that's what's going on. So yeah, here's the Sans build. What do you think? I think he looks pretty on model. I mean, as on model as you can get in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Of course, he has his usual beam the original with normal Kamehameha, first Kamehameha, quick sleep, and after image strike. The supers didn't really change at all. His ultimates also are still the same. We got Spirit Ball, we got Super Kamehameha. And then normally his evasive is Warp, but I picked the generic version I made for the lobby. So that if any random people challenge me, I don't have an illegal move on when I'm fighting people. Like, just random in the lobby, I'm fine using illegal moves usually, as long as they're not, like, the broken ones. Even still, I don't want to give people the wrong idea, so I just gave this version Instant Rise. He doesn't really need an transformation. He didn't have one in 1, and they didn't even exist in 1 outside of being Ultimates and Supers. But, you know, if you just want White Aura, you can have Potential Unleashed. No one's gonna kill you for putting Potential Unleashed on. Pretty good bones as far as combinations. No real major changes. But, I mean, hey, he's Vanilla Sans. He's not supposed to be that different. So that's him. I'm trying to remember what the Super Soul is. It was... It's so funny seeing Sans Undertale underneath Limit Break. It's so funny. I think I left the same one I did for all the others the first time around in Xenoverse 1 for him. Not sure about all the other versions. Let's go back to here. See, as you can see, he normally has a warp. Yeah, I hope you're reborn as someone good this time. It's kind of useless in 1v1 PvP, if I'm remembering right. But, yeah, it does fit the character very well. And now, boom, Underfell. Here for Underfell, we've got mostly the same stuff, but I did take some new liberties with it. Oh, I hate not having a mute button, because I feel like I'm going to cough loudly, and I don't want you to hear that. Sorry. Alright. So here with Underfell Sans, we have Timestead Kamehameha. Originally, I had a theme of Gallic Guns for him, because the Gallic Guns weren't red. They were kind of pink-purple. That was close to red, and since there weren't really any ultimates that went up with it in Xenoverse 1, that's what I did. In Xenoverse 2, though, I have a lot more variety. So we ended up changing it so that his default blaster, quotations marks, blaster move is Timestead Kamehameha. Nice and red and powerful. Audacious Laugh, because that's very menacing, and you know, Undertale Sans, actually evil, actually scary, actually wants to commit harm for his own reasons. Followed by Arm Crash, because I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure Underfell Sans can actually do a lot more damage and take a lot more hits than normal Sans. Or at least something like that. So the idea of him punching was something that I thought he could do, and so I gave him Arm Crash, since that was like him arcing with energy and punching. Super After Image, because it's a lot more to the point, as opposed to After Image Strike, but still, of course, being an After Image move. This is where I got a little bit more creative with the ultimates. I did God of Destruction's Menace, because God of Destruction's Menace is literally just Spirit Ball with more projectiles that look evil. That's then followed by Super Black Kamehameha Rosé. That's a mouthful. and I'm already out of breath. So, Black Kamehameha Rose. It's literally just a red Kamehameha. It goes perfect with times 10 Kamehameha, even though it's just slightly different. It's slow, but hits like a truck. And then finally Science Vanish, and then Kaioken as his awoken skill because red aura. What is going on with this cape? It usually doesn't freak out this much. Everyone saw that too, right? Okay. And then, of course, for his Super Soul, he has a monster, No, I'm a Devil. That's the classic Broly one. Gives him all of his ki up front. Lets you do some really good damage. And then next we have Geno, of course. Geno, I think I might have actually meant to change a few of these moves. Not entirely sure. I'll go back through it later. I did have 2 versions of the save file, and I might have put the slightly outdated one in here. So for Geno, we got Jumping Energy Wave. It's literally just a Kamehameha blaster pointed downward. Kaioken Kamehameha. Normal Kaioken Kamehameha is like just a normal Kamehameha burst, but with Kaioken charging it up. You know, like a determination aura. Because I'm pretty sure Geno is all about him having determination and overriding getting like deleted or something. It's been too long since I've gone through all of these. Life's taking me in a different direction. These memories are holding on like a thread. Anyway, following that, his advanced telekinesis and other unusual powers give him Death Saigo Bomb. And, of course, he's less funny, so Super After Image. Oop. This is then followed by times 4 Kaioken Kamehameha, because that one lets you pump it and do the even bigger Kaioken Kamehameha. And then Warp Kamehameha, because especially when you're all bugged out like that, warping comes easy to you. Then followed again by Science Vanish to do that red tint, and Potential Unleashed. His Super Soul is, very well, I should return time, which I think does something either positive to you or detrimental to your opponent when you perfect guard. I don't remember. I keep screwing them up in my head, but the quote works pretty well with him, given his reset ability and his beyondness and all that stuff. So yeah. So I've been talking to you. I'm sure this is boring. Let's actually grab Undertale first and jump into a fight with Undertale Papyrus. Yes, that is what Undertale Papyrus looks like now, if you guys were paying attention to the previews I've been putting out in the community tab. Always keep your eye on the community tab. I want to say I did Undertale Papyrus a long time ago, but I went a route of incorporating like orange gloves and stuff like that. Since I have access to some of the Galaxy Soldiers, I think they're called, the Galaxy Warriors, whatever Bojack's crew is, I saw that jacket was there and I was like, screw it. I don't care if it's slightly off. That thing looks sick. I mean, just look at this outfit. I'm excited to do Papyrus next after I'm done with Sand. I mean, just look at this outfit. I'd put this outfit on one of my characters unironically. It just looks awesome. I haven't completely put a ton of thought into the preset yet, so disregard some of the moves on him. Anyway, back to Sans. Arm craft. Because, you know, breaking someone's guard, it sounds like breaking someone's legs, which I'm sure Undertale fans really enjoy doing. Chao can get that off as a preview. And now I will show you God of Destruction's Menace. Many people forget about this move because Champa is such old news now. Like literally, it's just Spirit Ball. It controls the exact same move. I know the one projectile was supposed to represent the human soul for normal Sans, but please just roll with it. And then you follow that up with it's a pretty huge red, definitely more than a Gallic Gun would be. Because, like, a Gallic Gun... Well, Gallic Beam Cannon's the exception. Gallic Beam Cannon's not a Gallic Gun, it's Mira's imitation of the Gallic Gun. It's faster, so if you actually want to use that instead of... it just won't perfectly match Kaioken, or not Kaioken, excuse me, Kamehameha Rose anymore. Because Rose still has the white core to it. Outside of when you're but then Gallic Beam Cannon does have that like cool, like actually inverted look. Like, it's not just tinted red, it's inverted from blue. So, yeah. You can probably pick that. I might add a footnote to that in the video, though I'm not going to change that part because that just delays it more. Obviously. Can you do kind of... Yeah, there's my cheatsy move. Science Vanish. Just load myself in and out of the map. You gotta be careful, because if you're running times 20 Falcon, you like do this at least twice. There you are, you're in the danger zone, and because of how fast it's raining, you can just break it that easily. Again, usually these builds are sometimes built to be viable, but usually they're meant to be more, how do I say, accurate visually. So if you're trying to use this to like smoke some people at a tournament or like completely like outdo your friend, you might want to make some personalized Of course, usually if you're playing with stands, your goal is to just do a little bit of damage and evade until you can like time up. Of course, timing up is not always the most ethical way to win, nor is it the most, what would we call it? What's the word for it? It's not the most fun way to win? Yeah, you can say that. You time up on a match intentionally, that's usually frowned upon in, like, some earlier servers where atrociously bad and had no customization of it. Of course, in some circumstances, that's your only option, you know. I've been playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Lately, and you know, decking out is a viable way to beat someone. You just make them run out of cards in their deck. Sometimes it's your only option, and sometimes they force you to make it their only option.
Here goes! Crusher!
Yeah, Gulf Fire. You know, I'm going to go back to Canton City, and we're going to actually go into 1v1 computer mode. I'm sure you guys, I'm sure it's riveting to you guys, me just explaining everything to you as we beat up a unmoving character photo mode, but I think you want to actually see it try to fight back. So we're going to jump in here real quick and get some of those fights set up. I don't know why I'm out of breath today. I swear I don't have COVID, but I'm just really, really tired. But I did promise you guys I'd do this if you guys voted to see it, and I did. So how's everyone doing in chat, by the way? Yeah. Alright, let's go back to... No, let's try out Geno. And his opponent will be... I don't remember if I made any... Oh, that's a preview for there. Oh, let's fight a version of Chara. I forgot to put their Super Souls back on them, but that is okay. Let's go with the classic, sure. And we'll go to the Time Rift, a dimension in between, a void of sorts, you know? Perfect place for them to showdown. Yeah, I forgot to put the Super Souls back on. I might not, since they really exist mainly to punching bags for the video. Being said, that's pretty good. It's predictable to the extent that it will be if you're not paying attention. Yeah, there's the title coming off. But I really do not think so. Child. Ooh, that was close. That was a little bad. Oh, Moon is still up. Alright, cool it, child. Uh-oh, I thought it was going to be cool. I didn't realize it was my own creation. Mike's a bit low? Okay, let me adjust that real quick. Thank you for pointing that out. People usually don't tell me beforehand. Alright. That looks better. Let's try that out. How's that sound? Ooh, that's unfortunate. Trying to do the death cycle bomb here. Also, hello X-Cross, welcome. Funny you're here. I'm fighting Chara right now as SaVanT. I think for the next match I'll actually fight Cross as my next opponent, considering how badly that primed Chara just smoked me. Let's see. Increase the volume just a little bit more. Put me in the yellow. Yeah, it's really hard to balance audio for a live stream, especially since I'm more used to recording the audio completely separate, so that I can mess with it in post. Yeah, I like live streaming, but it's yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I like live streaming, but I'm definitely more of a post-production kind of guy. Alright, so... I didn't show you guys Blueberry yet. Since I'm showing off the returning characters in this stream, might as well. His went through a little bit of further refinement after I brought him over from Xenoverse 1. He's got Kamehameha Boost, because I feel like the idea of pointing a gun at the ground and using it as a booster to headbutt someone really fits Blueberry's MO. That, along with Kamehameha being a little less potent, but a lot faster. Bluff is an absolute troll move. Like, you're going to use that on someone just to make them mad. Like, you might not even be winning, but it will make them mad. And then there's, like, Justice Rush, which is kind of in the same kind of vein that, I guess, I don't know. He's being funny. That's the nature of Blueberry. It's Sans, but a lot more carefree. He's still funny, just a lot more carefree. No, you know what? Let's go back to Planet Tuffle, because it looks kind of like an Undertale village or something. Yeah, there's a very minimal amount of stages here that I can actually connect to Undertale stuff. Oh, yeah. Now, I should probably turn the music back on since I'm not running anything in the background. That completely slipped my mind. I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah, that sounds much better. I'll have to put something in the background and post when I put the VOD up. Well, I'm probably going to put the VOD up separate from the pre-made one. Yeah. Yeah, Blueberry's awesome. He's a bit weaker compared to all the other Sans, but hey, he's fun to play as. Oh, you're getting dangerously high on power with that. I also think I altered Cross's, uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. Oh, thank goodness that there's a hit detection problem with that move. Oh, there goes all your ki. Yeah, I didn't actually notice they made it so that Bluff Kamehameha gets rid of all of your ki when it hits you. Like, they made it harder to hit now. They actually made it like a usable move and not just like a joke move. Certainly means Blueberry's going to get a lot more competitive play to some extent. Uh-oh. Ooh, you thought! Uh-oh. Limit burst time. Super armor. Sorry, that's not going to phase me right now. One-handed Kamehameha! You love it. Thank you, Cross. I really appreciate that. Oh, you did. Cool. I should see that sometime. I want to see that sometime. Yeah, it can be fun recreating these characters. You can get some really cool combinations too. Plus, just playing around with all the moves to make them look right. You sometimes end up with like really good combat viable like movesets. Like, I think there's at least like one or two that I got from like doing character builds that I just tweaked slightly and made them like actually competitive builds. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Ooh. And down we go. Can we get some? Oh, you thought? Ooh, you thought? I still got it. I still got it. Just like good old times. Power up. We're getting dangerously high on key. So long. Oh, so it doesn't get rid of all of it, just like 4 bars. So much for having an ultimate ready. Energy blast volley, go. My special attack. I don't think any of those actually managed to hit somehow. Oh well. Yeah, I think I actually also tweaked a lot of the Chara movesets too, just to use some of the new moves. Because I don't remember putting excellent full course on her before. Yeah, she does have a lot of the same stuff as Chara. I really need to check back in with that series. But Betty definitely... Ooh! Wow! Yeah, you see, that move is dangerous. That move is dangerous. That's why you gotta be paying attention when you're fighting someone with Kamehameha Rose. But yeah, I might make a Betty build or tack her on as a bonus preset for when I revisit Chara at some point. Because she is definitely a very Chara-like character. And you can make a lot of interesting stuff using the same stuff as Chara. And now that I think about it, there is actually a few more new moves that might actually go perfect with her. And there might be like 1 or 2 from the newest DLC that's coming out still. Can you believe they're still making DLC for this game after they made this 1 year after the first game? It's insane how long this game has survived. I'm not complaining, but it's insane. Alright, next up, let's do the actual SaVanT versus... Oh yeah, there he is. I want to say I recreated his preset 1-to-1 from Xenoverse 1 for the sake of this. Because originally I was going to be like, I'm going to take a break from Undertale Builds after SaVanT because I'm like, I can't get these done in a timely manner. But I'm like, okay, I already got to rebuild Papyrus in order to do some cutscene stuff. And take some pictures with SaVanT, so like, screw it. We're just gonna do Papyrus next, or at least get it ready so I can do Papyrus next. So I'm pretty sure I recreated Papyrus pretty 1-to-1 from Xenoverse 1 with some minor changes. His other presets that I've gotten to work on have been Undercell and Underswap. I completely altered Underswap, if you remember from that picture I posted. Instead of having him have Hercule's jacket as his hoodie instead of what I have for SaVanT, and then having a damaged version for him being Genocide that was actually a Boozgi, or not Boozgi, Oobsgi. Easy mistake, I know. Yeah, God Topo. It's crazy how long he's been alive. I am really excited for God Topo though, because like I know Destruction Flash, which is just Justice Flash, but stronger. Sorry, Papyrus. And what was it? He has like one of the Hakai type moves as an ultimate. And then I'm also really excited for Pycon. Like, a lot of people forget about Pycon because he's from a filler arc from the anime, and Fusion Reborn is his only other major appearance. But Pycon's moves are actually pretty cool. He's the only one that has, like, a lot of, like, truly elemental moves. And as far as, like, builds go, that's really good to have, especially for the Undertale builds. Like, I already know I'm going to give, like, Asgore Thunder Flash or something like that. Oh, he's getting smarter. Papyrus is getting smarter. He knows how to do the circle around. Yeah, so there's normal Papyrus, there's Fell Papyrus, and then there is Swap Papyrus that have Goku's jacket on from Cell Saga. Oh yeah, that's right. Still cool though to get some God of Destruction moves in the mix. If I can get, along with the builds, if I can get Illegal Xenoverse 2 out on schedule, I'm going to be really interested in seeing if there are multiple versions of that in the code and what happens if you screw around with them. Because I'm going to definitely be a bit disappointed if some of those aren't legal for CACs to use. Of course, given what Illegal Xenoverse 2 is, I'm still going to screw around with them anyway. I want to take them online though. I am really curious though. Oh yeah, 100%. You're comparing a God of Destruction to a dude who got dropped after his one random appearance in the filler arc when Goku was dead. He is one of those underrated types of characters. Like, you can't really blame him for getting overshadowed, but it's like comparing a character from the original Dragon Ball to like anything from Super or GT. Like you can't compare Mercenary Tao with his cybernetics to like a Super Saiyan God or Zamasu. Like, it's unfortunate. It would be cool if they put him in here for whatever reason and somehow he's strong enough to be viable. But look, he just can't compete. So that's the unfortunate thing with Pycon and Topo, is that Topo, even not as a God of Destruction, kind of overshadows him. Pycon's kind of the more he's kind of more niche to more classic fans. Meanwhile, Topo is, he gets the benefit of having some connection to longtime fans and also new fans. It'd be cool if Pycon were incorporated into Super somehow. Like, he just gets briefly mentioned. Because I don't think anything in that arc conflicts with Dragon Ball canon. So I think he could fit into the main continuity pretty well. Even if they had to reintroduce him as a Phantom Warrior of some kind, related to like a different threat, or maybe like an alien that was defeated by the Saiyans years ago or something. Like, he could easily fit back in. He's pretty cool. I know Heroes did some stuff with him at one point. There was like Super Pycon or something. Yeah, Super Pycon. I remember Super Pycon now. He had like a cool dark version of his normal outfit. And then he had this like face mask, right? He had this like mouth cover. Okay, that was weird. That didn't take correctly. Haha. But then inexplicably, he had a nose poking out of that face mask. Now, if you remember, Pycon doesn't have a nose, so why does he suddenly have a nose when he powers up? I don't know, I just thought that was funny to me. That's Virus. Alright, that's enough between the two classic brothers. Let's swap back to You know what, let's actually swap back to both of them as their fell incarnations. Because I never actually fought between them, I just had them in photo mode. Is that who? Which era he was from? He was GT Pycon? That's interesting. Well, speaking of Pycon, let's go to hell. Yeah, GT Pycon makes a lot of sense. Oh, wait, was he in... I don't even remember if he was actually in GT. I don't remember if he was in GT. I know they had the part where all the villains came out of hell. I don't actually remember if he was involved in that. He probably was, and it's just been too long, but I can't 100% remember. Alright, Sam, where are you looking? Yeah, my stamina's gonna break. I don't have time to do an ultimate. Gotcha. Ha ha ha! Yeah, I did a pretty good combo with this guy. It makes sense that the most violent stance would probably be the most combat viable when it comes to competitive fighting. Oh, you thought you could rip me off with a melee move? Let's just YOLO it. Haha, I thought I hit him and lose. He won't catch me. I'm out of here. Ow. I don't really need to do that again, but it fits the character to just laugh. Do that again, I dare you. Out of here. Oh, hey Caleb Benson, welcome. You're just in time to see me mediate the brotherly conflict in the universe of Undertale. Don't know why the flying jelly beans are here. Just don't ask too many questions. Yeah. I certainly do like the preface of Undertale. They're a bit more creative than just swapping two characters around. Not that those formats aren't bad or anything. Just this has like it has a more of a Dragon Ball what if, like what if this character reacted differently, and then all the ripple effects that has. Haha. Oh, that backfired. Luckily, you used the wrong ultimate. You won't catch me. I'm out of here. Running is cowardly, but then sometimes cowards get to live to fight another day. Haha, I'm quoting Transformers movie by Michael Bay. Ha 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 ha! Oh. Bayformer movies are kind of bad, but they do have their like moments and funny little quotes. Anyway, Transformers isn't the topic right now. Let's focus on beating up our beloved brother. This is definitely going to hurt if you try it. Come and get some. I dare you. What did I say? Man, that hurt. How's the stream looking? Wow, that's more consistent than usual. I'm glad, actually. We're stress testing it here. Yeah, I found out that one of the problems I might have been having is I was trying to push for 60 FPS. I may or may not be able to do 60 FPS on a stream. I also have to cut the bitrate in half, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. You can bet my video recordings are going to be a lot more clear now. Like, I got some joke videos that are Xenoverse related, and probably the rest of the SaVanT build, now that I know about it, are going to be much higher quality now that I know the bitrate that I can handle when recording and what I can handle when I'm streaming. Because, like, this is around the maximum I can get as far as bitrate, what you're seeing right now. When I'm streaming, I can get, like, exactly double that when I'm recording. I can even push to 60 if not too much is happening on screen as far as frames per second. Otherwise, I gotta stick to 30. And it seems to be doing okay. Yeah, that hurt. I'd be mad if that didn't. I'm out of here. Hee hee. Hee hee. Killer Tail. I've never heard of that one before. I don't think I'd include him in this, this upcoming video, but I could try that at some point. I'll make a note of that. I'll look into it and I'll think about it. I think I've actually filled up every preset. There's a slim chance I could fit that in, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I'll look into that. Isn't that like the original Dust Tail, or is that like a different AU? Cause I think I've seen one paired up with the Dust Tail one before. That might be the one that you're thinking of, the Killer Tail one. Black eyes and no blasters. Yeah, I think I might have seen him before. I don't quite remember. Let's go back to Geno and have them fight. Let's fight Undyne. I haven't played as Undyne in a long time. I think I literally just rebuilt her. Oop, I hit the random button. I hate that the zoom button and the random button are mapped to the same thing on the controller. Oh, or Carbis is SaVanT instead of... Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I got the return of Undyne. I'm pretty sure I've remade her 1-to-1. The exception is I changed her eye color to gold. Just because. Did I make her additional presets? No, I didn't. So I think I also changed... Right. I actually don't remember if I made her a... No, she is a SaVanT, so she can use that. You know, just for the bonus, and because technically Undertale is in black and white when there's a fight, there is, I gave her Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan for her Undying form. Yes, best girl fish waifu. Here we go. Thank you, Beach, for making it so that the stage actually puts us right in front of each other. What are you doing underwater? I know you're a fish. Now's not the time for that. There might be a few moves different. I, of course, got rid of that awful QQ bang I put on her because of her stats. So she can actually fight at all, which is great. Oop, timed that wrong. Oh, that move brings me back. Brings me back to the days of fighting Jerry. That move was the meta back in Xenoverse 1. Technically still is if you go back to play that game. Oh yeah, I gave her that move. Oh boy. Illegal Xenoverse 2 will continue. It's just got the, it's got the unfortunately same problem as the builds where I'm just really pressed for time. They have a lot of production value behind them. And some technical problems make it so that I have to take a couple even more extra steps in order to get things to go right. Because I can't modify saves on my computer anymore. I have to put the save onto a flash drive, take the flash drive out, put it into my laptop, which has a save editor, run it, then modify it, and then if anything's wrong, I gotta do the process all over again. And make sure I don't accidentally corrupt it by yanking the thing out too early. But yeah, I really enjoy that series too. I wish I had enough time to do both consistently. I'm gonna probably try and do another episode of that after the fans build before I do Papyrus or any other character builds of any kind. Mainly because I have found some actually really interesting discoveries, like I posted a iceberg type picture actually related to Xenoverse 2 that may or may not have been spreading around that you may or may not have seen. I actually mentioned this one that I found. It's an alternate version of Super Ghost Kamikaze attack that's hidden in the code. So you can't use it, and it actually functions differently. But it's a completely functional move. And after I put some things together, I'm like, wait a minute. This is the version that you use when you do the double ultimate. Because when you do the double ultimate of that, you don't have the ghosts sit behind you and then they just passively attack. You throw them all at once along with whoever you're doing the double ultimate with. And so, what I figured out, and this is going to be mentioned in that video, so I'm kind of spoiling it a little with this, but whatever. Basically, internally, it has to have that version of the ultimate. Because when you do a double ultimate, it's mainly just a trigger that says, hey, both of you teleport to here and do it at the same time. And then it tells you to execute the actual ultimate move internally. What they had to do here is, since they needed Ghost Kamikaze attack to act differently, is they made a whole different version of that move for the dual ultimate, programmed it, and then made it only accessible by doing the dual ultimate. Yeah, I know. That's why I like it too. I just find so much weird stuff. Yeah, you just kind of like you just kind of activate the ghosts. You wave them on through, and then you throw up a different. You throw up a bit of a different final pose as they're flying away. Like, it's completely viable for like normal fighting, and I'd even argue it's actually pretty legal as far as if you should use it online, just not anything like, you know, competitive. Like, it's not, you're not going to get called out if we're using it online, probably. Uh-oh. Haha. Dang it. Yeah, I was really surprised to find that one, because I'm like, why are there two versions of Super Ghost Kamikaze attack in there for the ultimate? And because I think it's labeled as a legitimate ultimate, because it's used by the dual ultimate, I'm like, why are these both legal? Is there a version for like a different gender, or one for Gotenks and it's just labeled wrong? And then that's when I found it. That, along with just some other stuff I wanted to cover, like, what's the one I've wanted to do? Like some of the transformation ultimates. Another one I want to do along with Blue Kaioken what was it? Blue Kaioken that Goku uses. When you do that twice and power up to the ×10 level, it screws up the packets of your character's head, and you get some really, really creepy and weird looking effects. But there's also some supervillain modes that do that. What's interesting is the supervillain modes all do different things because they're trying to change the packets for different characters. So you end up with kind of this thing where you can calculate how your character's going to look when you screw up the packets. And even weirder is I've actually found versions of Super Saiyan and and other transformations like Potential Unleashed that are in there that do the same thing. So you can technically go Super Potential Unleashed like Gohan. You just gotta know which version of Potential Unleashed to stick on like a Saiyan character. I think the one I'm thinking about is Potential Unleashed. It looks normal otherwise, but it does two things the normal one doesn't do. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I can't wait to get it done. But basically, it gives you the pulled back arm stance of Super Saiyan 3, and it also changes your hair shape. Like, it makes it spike up to a different hairstyle. Presumably it's because it's trying to change the package for Ultimate Gohan, so he can use Potential Unleashed or Super Potential Unleashed. I say Super Potential Unleashed, but that's just because it makes you go Super Saiyan with the Potential Unleashed aura. Because that's just how Gohan's looks in certain circumstances. It functionally is identical, so you won't be getting any stat advantages or disadvantages by using it in place of the legitimate one. So you really can use that anywhere. I'd even argue you can use that competitively so long as you don't bring that to like a tournament. Because I really don't think anyone would care if your hair just changes color and shape. Yeah, it would be cool if we could get Supervillain mode in vanilla. I really wish we could use some of these in just vanilla so I wouldn't have to go through all these hoops to hack the game. Hold on, I'm gonna pull the Emperor Palpatine here. No, I'm gonna do the Darth Vader. I want to finish her with the Darth Vader move. Well, that backfired. That's what I get. Oh yeah. Alright, how long have we been streaming? I can't see with how my thing is formatted. Give me a second. It's been almost an hour. I think what we can do is I can try going online. There's not a guarantee I'll find anyone or that the fights I'll do will even be entertaining because they'll probably lag. And then after that, I forget which one it even is, but I think I'll show you one of the new presets that are going to be in the build. Because I've been showing you the recreated ones from the previous version in the Xenoverse 1 so far. Please don't start screaming, Bulma. Thank you, Bulma. Gordok. I've seen this guy before, I think. Let's see if he wants to fight. Of course. Awesome. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll try to do some online fights, and then whether or not they're successful, I will then try and do a fight with, using the extra SaVanT build. Because I've shown you the first 4. Because these are the 4 that were in the original on Xenoverse 1. Yes, the SaVanT build. You're just in time to see it in action. I would go to Iceberg for Snowden, but let's just go to Underground Lake for the barrier. I'll show you the 5th preset, which is one of the new ones you suggested. Since we're online, we're going to use the slightly nerfed SaVanT that has instant rise, but otherwise, exactly the same. Oop, I think I caught him off guard a little with who I am. You good, man? Oop. I got cocky. Tried to go for a perfect block and he broke my guard. Ooh, this is hurting a lot. Luckily, instant rise immediately recenters me, so I still have a chance. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Please come to the Hero Coliseum. You can figure battle with all kinds of unique and creative characters. Ah, it's just so... I wish I could turn it off. Yeah, he had a good run. If I had tried to be more annoying and less actually combative, that might have gone well. I'm gonna see if I can rematch him 1 or 2 times, and then we'll go back into computer battle, and I'll show you guys the 5th preset, the legendary 5th preset. Whatever that may be. Cool, daily mission. I totally care about those because TP medals actually matter. I think I surprised him a little with that. Let's see if he wants to go one more round. Yeah, let's see. While this loads up, what other plans do I have? Let's see. I have a joke build based on blinding lights. I have that Thanos video I've been teasing for a while. And I have the final and or semi-final episode of the actual Undertale Let's Play coming out. That's the itinerary for this month if I can actually get into gear. Hoping everything will go well. Where to go this time? Let's go to... screw it, random. Cell Games Arena. Cell Games Arena, much better over the normal World Tournament stage. World Tournament stage just lags my computer. Yeah, I would love skinny male Majins. All the other games have skinny male Majins. Oh, you're lagging a bit. This might be a problem. That should have been a perfect block. No, you know what? We're not letting this happen again. Oh, you're trying to use that instead of Sledgehammer, the new meta. I would totally just run Sledgehammer, but that's not the intent of what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to show off a build, not embarrass people on the internet. Ah, that worked. I was hoping I'd get someone with that combo. Oh, that's terrible. Ooh, that hurts badly. Oh. That would have been the end for me. I just barely got out of that. Ow. Well, I guess when in doubt, just be as obnoxious as possible. Even if you don't win. Yeah, at this point I'm definitely not beating him. Ah, dang it. Good game, though. That was fun. If I had fought someone a little bit more novice, or I were actually using a character that I was trying, I might have been able to pull that off. But no, that was still pretty good. That guy did good. Let's think. Let's see if he'll do one more round versus... Yeah, let's see if he'll fight Sans one more time. He'll probably smoke me, or he'll be done trying to fight me. Either way, then after that, we can get into that showing off of that new character preset. Gaster, yes. Gaster I've wanted to do. I've just been hesitant to try to recreate him. Yeah, the fandom's given us a lot about Gaster, and I guess I could make something that looks vaguely like the Mystery Man if I'd use an Arcosian, the Freeze Race guys. Maybe? I mean, Papyrus already looks kind of good as an Arcosian. So why not? This time around, let's go to... I just like the Hell stage. We're going to go to the Hell stage. But yeah, Gaster would be fun to do. Oh, wow. Dude, nice outfit. He's got the Deborah clothes on. On anyone but the small Majins, it totally looks like Sans. That's the funny thing, how it doesn't look like it on the small ones, but on the fat ones, it totally looks like him. You good, man? We having connection problems? Or are you just waiting for me? There we go. Yeah, I would have totally done the Deborah clothes for Sam's default outfit if they looked good on him. They just scaled really awkwardly to the miniature Mungans. I guess if you want to make like super big Sans, like using that size of Majin, then sure. It'll be a little harder to recreate the other presets, but you could probably manage with some of the stuff, like with some of the stuff I use for Papyrus. There we go. I at least wanted one of those. You get so many of them. You're a beefy boy, aren't you? Angry hit. Not in the normal Majin loadout, I guess. I'll get my potential unleashed off. Battle of the Sanses. Uh-oh. I'm out of here. Haha. I am so obnoxious. I love it. Uh-oh. I can already feel it. This might be the end for me. Oh, yeah, this is bad. Just gotta keep running. You can't catch me. That was luck. I won that off of luck. Move. Fair play. This is the end. At least make it look cool. Uh-oh. Yeah, that kind of lines up. I'd figure he would use that move to kill Sans. Good game, though. Good game. That was very good. I'm on PC, actually, not Xbox Cross. But yeah, if you were on this platform, that would be fun for us to fight. I have considered buying it on PS4 again, though I'm not sure if I would translate all of my builds there. Plus then I'd have to nerf all of them since I know they police illegal moves a bit more now. Let me ninja bow to him before we part our ways. You were good, man. Hope to see you around here some more.
Greetings.
Oh, you made an alt account for him? Yeah. On PS4, you kind of just have to do that. On PC, luckily, though, you can easily just grab the save file and make backups. Like, the one I've been using for the Blinding Lights troll video is actually, yeah, those invincibility frames really saved me for a while. The troll video I've been working on has its own save file, and then this one is mostly gutted to fit all the recreated Undertale characters. So I just swap between them. You can technically do that on PS4, but I don't know if there's like a security issue with that now. And I know on PS5 they kind of got rid of the ability to do that. I don't know. PC is definitely the worst policed, like, worst policed platform for Xenoverse 2, and that's, and at least in my case, that's a double-edged sword. Oh yeah, postpone the inevitable is more like it. Alright, so you guys ready? I'm going to show you the 5th preset. I actually don't remember which one it is, but it's one of your suggestions that you asked me to add to it. And so, for our final battle, before I think I call it a night, I'll probably fight like 3 times like usual. Baba Booey. It's Dust Trust Sans. I don't remember which of you suggested it. It was one of you in here. I can't quite remember. It's been a while since I recorded the audio for the build, but I know one of you asked for Dust Trust Sans, not Dust Tail Sans, not Dust Swap Papyrus, Dust Trust Sans. And let me tell you, the music I found on this guy was incredible. Thank you for suggesting it. Here's where we put most of the Gallic Gun stuff that I took off of Fell Sands and replaced with the times 10 and Rose moves. So he leads with Gallic Gun, followed by Earthsplitting Gallic Gun as a power-up. Savory Slicer as that Twin Blade stuff. Yeah, I think it was you, Caleb Benson. Yep, this is the Dust Trust Sands. Yeah, he has Savory Slicer, because I know he uses, I think it's sometimes one blade, sometimes no blade, sometimes two blades, different interpretations of the same alternate character. Yeah, the Edge version of Swap Sands. And then the one blade one is Rakshasa's Claw. You know, when you get violent and you get determined, you kind of just end up mimicking Chara a bit. Yeah, his music is awesome, all the different versions. I didn't want to just make him like another Chara preset, so I gave him Instant Severance instead of Savory, not Savory. I think it's Delicious Full Course and I forget, Divine Lasso. So he has Instant Severance instead. And since he's derived from Blueberry, he still has one-handed Kamehameha, but it's now upgraded to MK2 so it does more damage and has more iframes. Yeah, sometimes it's an axe. I think originally I put an axe on the back of him, but then I swapped it to the Rakshasa's Claw, actually. They call it Janemba's Sword as the item, but it's still Rakshasa's Claw as the move. I don't know. His evasive is Spinning Blade, of course. A generic blade move as an evasive. And then this is the one where I put the illegal transformation on. This is a version of Supervillain Giant. Now, I might switch around which version of Supervillain Giant he uses for the final video, because, like I said, sometimes they screw around with the packets, sometimes they don't. And so I think the one I have might break his eyes, but it might not, because I think I might have already tried to fix it, and it might just break something else, so I guess we'll see. Yeah, that's another problem I run into. I have, like, no one else to play it with. I really miss Jerry and the guys when they play this with me. It's always much more interesting when I had another person to talk to. What the rewards for a current module? I don't know what the rewards are. I'm assuming it's some kind of customization key or one of the new mascots. I don't know. I don't really follow the raids that much. But anyway, welcome to the stream. But yeah, finally, along with Supervillain Mode is his Awakened skill. His Super Soul is you and this entire planet as good as space dust. Now, this does two things. One, it fits the character pretty well if you just replace space dust with just dust. So, you know, because, you know, Murderer, all the dead monsters, stuff like that, kind of works. And along with that, that also pumps up the power of Gallic Gun and its variants like Earth-Splitting Gallic Gun whenever they're used by like 6 different times. So if you just keep spamming Gallic Gun and Earth-Splitting Gallic Gun, it will make him an unkillable monster. They are kind of broken, but the way that it breaks it in Xenoverse 2 is not like that. Not like that. It's not like the irises change color. It's like his eye preset, like the option changes. Let's just get into it, and if it's still broken, I'll show you. I think it's only appropriate we finish this by fighting a version of Chara. We could do the Psychopath, we could do Cross again. No, you know what? I think it's only appropriate we just do... Well, no, then if we're doing Swap, then instead of Chara, we would do Double Frisk. So we'll do that. I'm trying to remember. Supervillain Giant, I don't know if there's a reason for it to be called that. Like, I still gotta figure it out, but it's just another listing for Supervillain Mode. I still need to figure out why they're named that. Some of them just have really weird names. Like, some of them are just unknown skill, and then a bunch of numbers. Yeah, I don't know what the Giant moniker is for. It might actually be like a mistranslation of something from direct Japanese. Ha ha ha! I've been wanting to do that to someone. Start splitting Gallic Gun. He powered that up, right? Gallic Gun, fire. Look at that. I already shaved them down to their last health bar with just those 2 moves. I am dangerous. Yeah, he's fun to use. Alright. Since it's purely cosmetic, I don't actually need a certain amount of ki in order to use my Woken skill. So I'll just do that real quick. There it goes. Yeah. So it doesn't actually break his eyes. The one I was thinking of, I already switched off. Because like 2 of them scramble the packets in your eyes and head, and then this one doesn't. So if it were the one I had before, it would have changed my head shape. Uh-oh. That hurt. That hurt. Wanna come at me? Oh, I just parried that with the other type of move like it. Oh, this is the end for you. Oh, no, his eyes are actually different. Look, he has, black pupils instead of just solid, glowing lights like usual. I think he'll switch back. No, look at, his pupils are still jacked up. That's perfect, actually. That's even better than I was hoping for. You should level them up. They're kind of hard to level up, since they're not, you can't just easily do them like on PC. But yeah, it's always a good thing. Yeah, I thought it might only be for the Great Apes. That might be it, but then I don't know why it scrambles the packets on certain ones then. Well, whatever the case, I'm glad I picked this one, because this one's actually perfect, because it screws up its pupils without actually breaking the, like, I think it was the original one, along with screwing up whatever the head option was, it would actually change the scleria, the whites of his eyes, back to actually, you know, white instead of, like, black. Along with having just a different pupil. Whoops, I missed that. Oh, well. Healthy with edge. Dark aura intensified, yeah. But to be honest, I really think it's the Fell universe that takes it for edge. This one's more dark than it is edgy. Oh, you think you're funny with that? Well, I can do that too, little kid. How do you like it? Uh-oh. I tried to block that, that's what I get. That was good, though. Alright, let's do it one more time, and then I think I'll wrap the stream. This has been fun. I'm glad we did this. Can't wait to watch the VOD over and see if it actually is as good as I thought it was. If it's not, then I'll just repost the local recording, assuming that hasn't bugged out. And I'll probably cut this down into something and then link to the VOD in the description for posterity. I haven't really swapped back to the normal stream view and off of full screen, so I really do want to record the chat. It's been nice talking to you guys. I have to do that to you, yeah. Here we come. Yeah, the problem with Savory Slicer is sometimes if you use it while you're moving, it cancels it. I don't know why. That might be a bug. Or it could be that because I set this up while using the save editor and didn't manually put some of his moves in, I might have put the wrong version in, so it has like an accidental cancel in it. That missed. Sorry, but this time I'm more determined than you are. Dang, I really thought I could block all those. I got one though. Not bad, not bad. Our spinning galley gun attack up. Uh-oh. Oh, I powered through it using my woken skill. Awesome. Take this. Pump it. Yeah. This might be the end for me. But it was a good run. Yep. Man, you guys know all this stuff. You guys certainly have been more into this more than I have been in the past. It will. The tinnitus will kill you. No, I'll do it one more time. It's fun using this one. You see, that's usually what gets me. I try to use all my moves to show off, and I end up giving too many openings for my opponent. I really do need to practice more of this game to fight competitively. I've gotten pretty rusty and haven't been able to do anything competitively in a while, just because it's been so long since I've been able to fight consistently online. Like, that's half the reason I'm only doing offline battles, along with it just taking me a long time. I can't control how bad my connection is to other people. Ooh, I finally did it right. Thank you. Thank you, Universe. Lucky shot. You're not gonna get another one this time around. Except for that one. Oh, you're funny. You're funny. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. That thing doesn't drain your stamina too much, but if it does break it, you just take so much damage. Not this easily. Dang it. This is what I get for altering the frisk preset on Chara and forgetting about it. Let's do one more time against normal Chara. Yeah, his eyes do look sick. They become really small. I'm glad it did that. It doesn't usually work with me perfectly when it screws up packets, but in this case, it's actually perfect. Let's see, who will our final opponent be? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll just do one against the normal card. No, you know what? For old time's sake, let's do the crazy one from, what's it called again? I forget what it's called. It's too late for this. I'm too tired. We'll go to... Screw continuity. Let's just go to... Let's go to space. I like space. Let's see if we can't pop it immediately. They're gonna come for me immediately, but I want those sick eyes. Yeah. People just hollow out. It's really good. The only way would be better if it somehow screwed up the colors of his actual eyes so that they were flickering. Like with the Purified SaVanT build where it does for the pants and other parts of clothing. Ha ha ha. That would be perfect. If only there were a way to control that. Like blank in the face. Yeah, you better be angry. I like this when you're angry. It's much more fun when you're really trying. form like Undyne, that makes sense. I remember that Waters of Megalovania thing where he just turns into a giant skeleton. That and his Seraprim form that I know that most people accept as his 6 or 6 to 17 with soul form. It's like Omega form. There we go. The edge is consuming me. That's funny. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, of course, I'm not going to tell you how to keep your sands or change them. You can make whatever adjustments you want, or just slap their moves on a different character. Yeah. I am glad you can use it in, like, in the Crystal Raid mode, but not enough people play Crystal Raid on PC for us to actually get any mileage out of it. Plus, there's a couple of other moves that I don't understand why they're illegal and only available to the characters, like Smile Charge. That thing 17 does, where he runs up to someone like a grapple and just zots them as he chucks them away. Only he can use that. I don't understand why. It seems like just a generic grapple and what Buster finisher move. Ooh, I forgot I gave you that. They slowed down Revenge Deathball at some point, didn't they? Wow. 2 Gallic Beam Cannons to the face. Ultra is It's debated. I've seen versions where it's Seraprim when it's 6. Is Ultra the one when he turns giant from Waters of Megalovania? I think it's interchangeable, because I know that in like some interpretations of Undertale's ending, he steals the 6, right? And then he turns Seraprim. I don't know. Again, I've been out of the loop with a lot of these for some time. I'm only now just getting back into it partially. That's unfortunate for me. Like, I mean, I'm not going to tell them what to do, of course. And you really shouldn't. I mean, it kind of gets rid of the spirit of having fun with it. Yeah, I don't know what... Like, if anything, like, not that I want the Broly one to be exclusive, I literally just did a trolling video that involved me using that Broly move where I slam people around like the Hulk. But if anything, that should be the one that's exclusive and illegal, and Smile Charge should be the generic one. It is funny, though. I am going to do an illegal Xenoverse episode involving Smile Charge at some point. I feel like next time they do that, I should just let them hit me with that, because it's a good move and it rarely gets off right. But going back to Smile Charge, that move does just really freak out if you're not using it on 17. Like, the animations are broken, it starts ripping frames of animation from different things that the user character has. Like, I remember I put it on my Frieza Race character. I used it on a Majin character, like Sans here. Wow. I am just disrespectful here. I put it on, I used it against the Sans type Little Majin, and the Little Majin imitated the, Death Beam Ki Blast that they do when they're in golden form as the Frieza Race, when he got launched. It was really weird. I don't know why it did that. Wow, you used that at a really, really inopportune time. You can be better than this, I know you. Wow, the ignition's what killed them. We don't even get to see them cut him. What is Megalovania's Ultra? Okay. That does make sense now, because it's the same format as Omega Flowey. I think people use it interchangeably, though, because I do swear there was one where he was kind of written to be the actual final boss after you defeat Asgore in a pacifist run of Undertale. and he just shows up with them in his Seraprim form. So Selfris does still fight them, but they're already in that form. So I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering. I can't recall. Oh, Frisk, yeah, is that what that one's called? I never learned the name for that one. That's the one where they introduced Seraprim. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, love that. Dude, someone would be angry if I used this combo against them successfully online. Come on, use your ultimate on me. I know you want to. Do it. Do it, coward. You won't. Do I really have to switch the roles here so I can do it myself? You kidding me? That's the wrong one, but whatever. Alright. As a bonus, I'm going to switch the roles here. We're going to do a rematch where I'm going to play with Chara instead. This is really fun. I do miss doing this. I might try streaming more Xenoverse every now and then, along with some other games. I've been trying to fit more Fortnite, Minecraft, and whatnot in here. I do still need to edit those Minecraft videos. I've had some content waiting for that. Alright. Alright, here we go. This is the run. This is the winning run for Chara. Wonder if the AI will be smart enough to use its awoken skill. And Undertale is dead, Pog. Actually, wait, I gave you Super Villain Giant as well. You just haven't been using it. Hahaha. The shoe's on the other foot now. Yeah, I can't actually remember if I had the save modifier working when I did the Chara build or not. Because I think I only had Super Villain Giant on her that one time because of I put it in wow, how are you dying this quickly? I'm depressed. That's really all it took. Burst Charge, that would be a good one for a Frisk one. I just realized her eyes also change with the Super Villain mode. Look, they got narrower. That actually is kind of cool. If you look closely, they switch to the narrower version when they juice out. I'm gonna do it right now. See, they're slightly more narrow. This must be the same version I have on things for this reset. Crab Rave. Now let's see if I can just bait him into using up all the stamina so I can break him and easily get the move off if it decides to work with him. If not, I'll just YOLO it. Please snap vanish. Here we go. Yep, C didn't get off right. do a stamina break. Just yell it. Yeah. I don't know what it is, if it's like a specific thing I should do, or if it's just bugged, but I usually can't get the full combo for that move off. Uh-oh. He's gone. Uh-oh. Thank you, weird angles. I really do love Savory Slicer, and Divine Retribution's a pretty fun move. It was only anger and determination. Alright, let's just finish this. We've been screwing around long enough. Goodbye. Alright then. In that case, we've been streaming for a bit over an hour. Actually, a little while over an hour. Just over an hour and a half. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming out to the Valentine's Day stream. The Sans preview. Let me switch back to generic 1. My microphone may or may not have changed now because I have this set up wrong. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. I will make this VOD public and or cut it down, post the video version of it, and then link to this VOD later. Cross, Caleb, Benson, Zero, and everyone else, thank you for sticking around and watching. Really do appreciate it. Look forward to the Sans build because it will come out. It will come out if it's the last thing I do. And yeah, so look forward to that. Some other Xenoverse content and Undertale content and other content that I've been working on. Magically, my headphones are working again, so I can probably record some Let's Play stuff tonight if I'm still up to it, assuming I didn't just jinx it and it starts bugging out again. And yeah, once again, thanks for coming out. Happy Valentine's Day. And yeah, that's going to be it for the stream. See you guys and gals next time. Yeah, I forgot it was Valentine's too when I scheduled the stream, but then I figured, hey, you know, I'm not doing anything else, so why not? So yeah, let's power everything down. And yeah, that was a good night. Yeah, we would hope it's not the last thing I do. So yeah, of course, I'm the king of repetition. So thanks again for coming out, everyone. And see you guys and gals next time. Bye.